We've got the Toronto Blue Jays at the New York Yankees and the Milwaukee Brewers at the Chicago Cubs. Two of the more high-profile matchups on the Major League Baseball slate for Monday, May 18th. Right here in this video, I'll be letting you know how to bet both of these games. Stay tuned for multiple free plays right here on the WagerTalk YouTube channel. What's going on, everybody? Bryan Power back with you. Coming off a 3-1 Sunday, which included an easy winner with the over in Game 7 of Cavs-Pistons. I think it's fair to say that was an easy winner. I've got another best bet for tonight's NBA game I'll be telling you about in a moment on a sweet 41-22 all sports run over at WagerTalk.com. Yes, 41-22 with all plays since April 17th. That is despite a disappointing Saturday. I'm still 21-8 Major League Baseball, though. During that time, the number one handicapper at WagerTalk this season with MLB totals as well. And right now, as you can see on the screen, you can get 3 days of plays for just $49. Head on over to wt.buzz/BP right after you're done watching this video to take advantage of that special offer. But first, I promised you some free plays for today. Let's get to those, starting with Toronto at New York, Blue Jays at the Yankees, 7:05 Eastern start. A little surprised. The price on the Yankees has come down for tonight's series opener. Looking at odds logic, the Pinstripes opened as a -195 favorite on the money line. Now they're down as low as -163 at one sportsbook. By the way, if you'd like to sample Odds Logic, our premium odds service, head on over to oddslogic.com/wagertalk. There you're going to get an opportunity at a free 7-day trial. Odds Logic will let you know when the odds are moving faster than any other odds service. Not to mention, it'll inform you about sharp line moves. Tons more to make you better as well. Again, oddslogic.com/wagertalk to claim a free week now and get instant access. All right, back to Blue Jays and Yankees. I understand that the Yankees did just drop 2 of 3 to the Mets over the weekend. This is still top 3 team in all of baseball, though, from where I sit. I expect them to roll tonight against their AL East rivals. One of the reasons I expect the Yankees to roll is they're back home. This is a Yankees lineup that's number 1 in MLB in runs scored at home. They are averaging 6.55 runs per game in the Bronx, while averaging fewer than 4 runs per game on the road. No team in all of baseball, guys, sees a bigger scoring increase at home versus on the road. We're talking about more than a 2.5 run difference per game. That is significant. So tonight, look for the Yankees hitters to get to Blue Jays starter Patrick Corbin, who comes in sporting a 6.09 expected ERA, as well as a 4.17 FIP. Corbin has not given up a lot of home runs, but he doesn't strike many batters out either. And thus, I think it's very likely the Yankees are going to score a bunch of runs tonight. That puts several betting opportunities in play for us. One is to simply play the Yankees on the money line. As mentioned earlier, that price has come down. But even so, I don't love the idea of playing a team north of -160 on the money line in a series opener. Do we lay the -1.5 on the run line? Gives you potential for a better return on investment, no doubt, but the Yankees would obviously then need to win by at least 2 runs, and I'm not sure I trust their bullpen right now. Yesterday, we saw David Bednar blow a lead. The Yankees team total sits at 4.5. Juice to the over, that's another option, but those of you who follow me regularly know I'm not too keen on laying -1.5 or betting over a team total with home teams because they may not get all 9 at bats. I think that's significant. Some don't. I do. So what do we do here? Well, is there a sound way to get the price down and bet the Yankees? Yes, there is. Let's bet them first 5 -0.5 run. First 5 run line here. So we'll need the Yankees to be ahead after 5 innings. Given what I expect their offense to do against Corbin, that shouldn't be a problem. Meanwhile, Ryan Weathers is the starter for New York tonight. In his last start, Weathers took a no-hitter into the 7th inning. We don't necessarily need him to be that good again, but Weathers should silence a Toronto lineup that is bottom 5 for the year in WRC+. So that's Yankees' first 5 run line -0.5 run as your first free play for Monday. Go ahead, smash that like button if you agree. If you feel there's another bet we should be making on this game, let us know by commenting down below. Regardless, just do me a favor. It's not a big favor, but click subscribe when you're down there commenting. That way, next time when I do one of these free play videos, you'll be instantly notified. Now, hold on here as I've got a second free play coming. in Brewers Cubs. But before I get to that, allow me to take a minute to tell you about my 4% best bet in the NBA playoffs tonight. We're talking game 1 of the Western Conference Finals between the Spurs and Thunder. After last night's easy win on the over, I'm now on a 25-9 NBA playoff run going back to last year. I've cashed above 60% with all NBA bets over the last 12 months. 60% over a 12-month stretch in any sport is fantastic. Anyone who bets knows that. So head on over to WT.buzz/BP. Pick up tonight's 4% best bet winner. Trust me, you'll be really glad that you did. All right, time to conclude today's free play video with Milwaukee versus Chicago, the Brewers versus the Cubs. This is a 7:40 Eastern time start at Wrigley Field, where clearly the wind is going to be blowing out as we have a total of 10.5 for this NL Central matchup. That's pretty high. If you caught today's edition of the Morning Wager, which you can watch elsewhere right here on the WagerTalk YouTube channel, then you already know that Mark Zinno and I feel that this total is too high, even with the wind blowing out and a Cubs offense averaging 5.4 runs per game at Wrigley. I suppose there is a strong argument, a pretty strong argument, to just back the Cubs on the money line here. They've won 15 straight at home. Again, 15 straight. But similar to the Yankees, I typically do not like to lay this high of a money line price. I know I did with the Dodgers last week against the Giants, but the gap between the Dodgers and Giants is a lot wider than the gap between the Cubs and the Brewers, needless to say. I will tell you that Shota Imanaga has been sensational for the Cubbies. He's got a 1.35 ERA across his last 3 starts. It's another reason to like the under in this one. I'm going to give you one more. Milwaukee's pitching staff has allowed the 3rd fewest number of runs this season. Monday starter Brandon Sprout, he's coming off back-to-back solid starts. Brewers bullpen continues to be among the best in baseball as well. So under 10.5 is your free play for Brewers Cubs to go along with Yankees' first 5 run line, laying that half a run. Let me know how you feel about betting the under 10.5 in Brewers Cubs down in the comments section below. Look forward to reading all of your guys' comments here. Enjoy when it's interactive on the WagerTalk YouTube channel. Don't forget, 4% best bet in the NBA tonight. WT.buzz/BP. You can get all 3. You get the next 3 days, all plays, $49. Seen it maybe scrolling on the bottom of the screen. Perhaps you caught it. I'm number 1 in soccer as well the last 2 years. Of course, the World Cup is right around the corner. We have a World Cup special that's on my page as well. So plenty of ways to get involved with me. Again, a 41-22 all sports run since April the 17th. It's going to do it for this free play video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it. Again, if so, you enjoyed it, remember to both like and subscribe. Until next time, let's cash some tickets.